Hello, hello, hello. I'm so sleepy. And my throat's still dry right now, so my voice is like dying. Hello, Susie in chat. Hello, hello, Susie. Hello, hello. Hello. We're on time. Nice. Thank you for coming. Hello, hello. Good evening. Hello, Susie. Hello, hello. I think I need my throat. My throat's dying. I feel like there's like something in my throat, like deep in my like voice box or something. I don't know what's wrong with my voice. Koido! What happened to my voice? Koe doushita? I tried drinking more of other liquids, but I just took a sip of something, of my milk tea. I feel like it's like deep down. I was fine earlier, just like all of a sudden now. So yeah, I spent a few hours trying to pattern the jacket. I got the jacket shape, well I thought I did, and it looked really clean with the sleeves and then the separating the white and the red on the sleeve for like the draft. So sew the pieces together, the draft with the draft fabric. And then he's like, yeah, everything's looking good, like this is easy, like, well not easy, but like I tried to cheat code it without doing the calculations and measurements by cutting apart secondhand trench coat. Even though it's not exact same as layout, but like the general shape, you know? So I was like, because the thing that scares me the most are the sleeves. The armholes and the sleeves are the scariest things for me. There's like a lot of math that goes into it. Yeah, I did it. I put it together. I adjusted some of the measurements it had. Made out the pattern, cut out with the draft, sewed it together. Look sharp, clean when I put it on. But the tricky part about sleeves, if it's not done right, if you raise your arms up, then the whole like jacket moves up with you, right? And then also like the sleeves would like sort of like fly up. So I was like, okay, that's not good, because I still wanted to like look nice when I move around, not just when I like stand. Like the layout in the top right, right? The layout in the top right, it looked like the structure looked like the layout on the top right when I'm standing, but when I raise my arm, it's like, whoa! If you get Super Saiyan, like have like shoulder blades, not shoulder blades, shoulder mountains, and like the whole jacket moves like not well. So because I'm being very picky about it, I spent hours on trying to figure out how to adjust the current draft that I had without redoing the whole thing from scratch. Still struggling with it, but I'm getting closer. I really don't want to do calculations. I think it'd be easier if I did calculations right from the start instead of like the middle of it. But yeah. So, hopefully tomorrow I can figure it out. I hope so. And then, yeah. So today, do the gloves. At least, yeah, get the gloves. It won't be like fully done, but at least the pieces. Alright? I already drafted out the pattern and did the draft fabric, sewn it, took it apart so I can reuse it as the actual like pattern. So it fits. For the base, I have the materials. I bought acrylic paint, came in. I don't think I'll be painting today because I don't think I'll make it in time. I mean, we'll see. If everything goes super smoothly, then okay. That'd be great. And then the... Yeah, I get the pattern for the middle buckles, which I just need to trace my tablet. Which I haven't done that yet. I was saving it for a time where I'm like really sleepy, where I don't have to think. Because when I have to do patterning and sewing, I have to really think hard. Like, I use so much brain power. I use it to do math and stuff, but... And like, think out the box. But, yeah, so my head's tired. So I want to not think that much anymore. For the rest of the night. I mean, I will have to for, getting the glove together, but... For the tracing the pattern. For the belt buckles. It's a good timing to get that done while my brain can rest. Yeah, I was playing around a little bit with aluminum tape. Because when you put aluminum tape on, it makes something like, well, it's like basically covered in like aluminum, right? And it makes it look like metal. But on foam, the only thing is, since foam is not solid, hard, if it bends a little bit, then it shows like the wrinkles. From the aluminum, even if I do multi-layer. So I don't know if it'll work out or not, but worst case scenario, I have to go with enamel. That's a little bit more, I guess, opaque, less shiny, metallic. Actually, I do have one backup plan, is to use metallic fabric, but stretch fabric, so it won't look as metal up close. From afar, it'll be fine, I think, but up close, it'll be like, yeah, that's not metal, that is fabric. So yeah. What if I put nail polish on EVA foam? Would that harden the outside? Or would that like mess with like the foam? Is it dangerous? Does anyone know? Is it okay to put nail polish on EVA foam? Have it harden. I don't have the gel. Gel would have been better. I don't have gel nail polish with like UV light or whatever. Because for the buckles, they don't need a bend. Hello, hello, hello! Yeah, my voice is gone. The only thing I don't want to do is like, I don't want to cause any chemical reactions. Or anything that like will like, I don't know. I can Google it. Yo, my voice. I'll Google it, and then if there's a warning, then most likely it's a no-go. But if they don't mention anything about it, then probably be fine. Alright, I was looking it up. Yeah, the nail polish, it might like seep in even if I do set the EVA foam with the heat gun. And so it might become tacky. And yeah, I'll crack more if it flex by accident. Yeah, most people recommend plastic dip, but I don't want to deal with the complications of the toxicity. Even though it looks really, really nice. Like, I saw like the results, it looks good, but I risk it. Especially since my voice is already gone for no apparent reason. But yeah, I thought Mod Podge as a backup. I considered it as a backup. It won't be as clean as Plastidip. But yeah. I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. Yeah, look at the test sheet now. And if it cracks, it just looks like very, like, not good. If it bends, it, like, cracks. But yeah, if it's a hard, like, smooth surface, it'll look really good, but... yeah. I should stop yapping and get to the gloves. Alright. I'm going to sketch the pattern onto the leather. So I will be away from my mic for maybe a good few minutes. So there'll be some quietness for a little bit. Give me a few minutes, I'll try speedrun it. I only finished tracing one side, so I need a few more minutes. Yojimoi sensei, Suzy, amore, amore. 今手袋グローブ売ってる中なので、ちょっと石から離れてます。Good luck with your progress. Thank you, thank you. Positive contains a lot of words I cannot read. Naphtha, hexane, toluene. I mean, definitely don't be huffing that, but next to the open window should be fine for a little bit of it, for how much you'd be using. Do I trust my circulation in my room? I'll think about it. That'll be last resort. Air no glove 作ってるや。難しい。大変だ。大変。Good eve, good eve. Alright, I'm gonna leave my PC for a little bit. Like, I'll be right next to it, but I'll be on the floor tracing. So, be a few minutes. I'll be all silent. Floor gang. Floor is the biggest table. Right, just have the thumb and then I'll be good. I just realized I traced on the wrong way of the grain. This is the way that fabric stretches, and I traced out the side where I wanted to stretch. The fabric does not stretch. I have to retrace it again. Oh my god. It'll take a few more minutes. Alright, finished re-sketching it all again. The pattern, and I just need to start cutting it out. But first need like separate it a little bit, so a few more minutes and then I'll be cutting in front of the mic. Shoujo Machiko de hi. My voice is gone. Oh my god, I can't speak. Alright, I am back. Thank you for waiting. Just click everything out. It'd be a lot easier if I had my roller cutter. I misplaced it somewhere with my other cutting stuff for sewing. I do have an electric cutter, but since this is sort of like a sort of a smaller item, I don't want to accidentally like miss a small like detail or overcut. So we shall be cutting with scissors by hand. Just gonna use some clips to hold the fabric in place so it doesn't shift. Okay, I think I have a hate for like blue Sharpies even more now because they keep finding their way. All over my hands for no reason. Use it for pizza? I mean, technically you can. I wouldn't recommend it though. a cutter board right here, but I can't even use my X-Acto knife because it doesn't really cut. Unfortunate. Now the thing with scissors, because unless you have like the flat bottom scissors, it lifts the fabric, so it's easy for the fabrics like layered on top of each other to sort of like slip and slide, and then becomes like centered on a line. Baking 調子はいかがですか? Not that great. まあまだ何も完成してない。パターン作るのが大変だし、ガレオはいろんな細かいところあるから難しい。いけるいける。So, to the cutting, we shall begin. I really want my cutting tool. I'm trying to remember where I put it. This is not in my sewing drawer for some odd reason. Did I put it in my other drawer? I usually keep all my sewing stuff together, but... I cannot find it. Well, scissors it is. would have been done by now. I had the roller cutter with this part of the glove.今まだ何も動いてないから今ハサミで切るから何も見せれなんかまだ見せるものはないんですけど、できたらアップするね。すいません、私遅い、超遅い、来るのが。今切るだけ生地を切る。 I got one side of it. I hope I didn't put too much seam allowance on the side. I'm a little worried about it. I don't think I need that much seam allowance. It's okay. Or is it okay? Need that much seam allowance? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Right, next. Cutting. Then once I have all the pieces, I'll take a picture. I say like basic sewing isn't too hard. It's the pattern that's really hard. And also like not making a mistake. Like one tiny mistake can like set you back like an extra hour. Because you have to like undo all the seams or like redo drawing something. So like even like rushing a project tends to lead to more like mistakes. So I learned that when I'm like prepping for cutting, prepping for sewing, I have to be like very, very careful, and then this way like I won't end up making myself spend extra like half an hour fixing something small that I could have avoided if I was more careful with the prepping. But yeah, that's my advice. It's very easy to like when you're sewing to accidentally catch like a different part of the fabric and end up like sewing, let's say like trying to sew like I don't know, a sleeve or something, end up like sewing a part where the fabric folds by accident. Then basically you have to like seam rip that and then redo the sewing. And then if it like damages the material, then you just have to like retrace the pattern, recut it out, start from scratch almost. Like it's stressful, especially if you're dealing with expensive materials. It's just like this centimeter is expensive, a mistake. Uh-oh. Or if you're like on your like giddy have your last fabric, you need it for like the deadline or material, you're like, you can't afford to mess up. Yeah, stressful. And also stretchy fabric, when you're cutting it, you gotta be careful not to stretch it while you cut it. Otherwise, once you let go of it, it'll like not match your pattern. Like especially if you're like double like layering it, it won't align. Yeah, all this was learned through trial and error and pain. Pain for making the mistakes. I think for the most part, I mostly self-taught or like watch videos. I was part of a sewing club in school, so I was taught like the basics and that patterns exist and things like that. We didn't learn how to like do like the calculations and things. Only like basically like how to thread a sewing machine. And then you can make pajama pants or a pillowcase. Get patterns at the store. Just cut it and then copy it. I think my first pair of pajama pants I made was, they had duckies on them, like rubber duckies. And then at one point I tried sewing myself, I think shorts? Yeah, sew myself short. No wait, that's a partial lie. I went and buy like, for a while I would buy like, I couldn't make things from scratch as easily. So I'll just go buy like, let's say like shorts that were on clearance. And then I want them to be like frilly or something, then I add the frill myself. Or like I'll sort of like Frankenstein stuff. Make another thing. And then when I'm doing like idol costumes and stuff, for a while I'll buy like pieces of like, let's say like crop top and something, and then like just Frankenstein and cut it and like design it and things like that. And then it went into making up my own patterns without any math. So I just like eyeball things and then just like try it on, cut it, pin it, try it on, pin it, cut it. And then just go off of that. And then I started properly doing like calculations and stuff after watching like how to make a circle skirt, which is one of the easier things to make. It's hard to like, I guess, wrap your head around like how initial calculations work. And like I use like the curved ruler and things like that because you don't use like a just a straight ruler. You have to use like different like curved ones and things to help with things. But yeah, and then I started making patterns and have like some of my own patterns like put aside if I want to make like a quick circle skirt. But then if I ever like change weights or size, I have to redo like the pattern or adjust it again, which is a pain. But yeah. I'm not very strong in math, so I try to avoid mathing more complicated ones. And I really tried avoiding it by cutting something like an old trench coat up, looking as a pattern, but it just didn't really work out because I think the fit already was a little bit not that great around the shoulders for me. And I thought I could fix it just by like extending it a little bit by the shoulder like width. But then that just throws out like everything else, like the sleeve hole and the sleeve. And then that really messes with like the fit for like when you want to move your arm. So it's like so specific. It's like no leeway. Like if you just make an armhole, there's a leeway for that, but to match the armhole to the sleeve and for the sleeve not to like tug on anything. Oh my gosh, it's a nightmare. Such a nightmare. I say my mom was actually my mom's quite creative. Remember she made my Halloween costume when I was like very, very young. And my mom's actually quite crafty and creative. And then I remember she like make the curtains for us, like if we like didn't have the right size of curtain, or like she's like, oh yeah, this fabric's much cuter for a curtain. She'll take like I don't know, even like a bed sheet, and then she'll like double layer it so like and turn it into like an actual like curtain. And then what else? Like she like has I try to remember what's around the house back at home. Yeah, I remember she made this really cool art piece that hanged in like the living room. She made it out of like how do I explain it? Like satin cord and stuff, and like different like materials to make basically like a drawing, it looked like. And it was framed. I don't know what happened to it though. Because my mom and sister, my family renovated a little bit. For the longest time I had a hole in the wall. I had like a big hole in the ceiling. And then the whole like, okay, it's not punching, no one punched anything. It was like a water leak from the bathroom, and then it just let a huge like water like stain on the ceiling. And then my dad cut open the ceiling part to like try to fix it, but then he never got to it. My dad sort of like me in a way where like we both like do like a lot of projects but then have trouble finishing it. But I'm different. If it's like a project for someone else, it's like different, but if it's like projects like I'm doing it and it's like not for like a project, like a big project deadline, or for like choreography for like someone else, or like I don't know, like assets someone needs for like a 3D production stuff, like that's a little bit different. But if it's like my own thing, I'm just like Oh, if I'm secretly a dad, I'll have to have the dad sneeze. You know what I'm talking about? The one that shakes the whole house. My dad has that. Achoo! That's what he does. He'll like the whole house like you hear it. The dad sneeze. I don't know how to say that in Japanese. Do they have? Is that common in Japan? なんかおじさんのくしゃみっていうある？なんかなんていう？ Dad sneeze. Dad sneeze なんかうちのパパがなんかくしゃみ出るとき超でかくて、もうなんかどこに行ってもちゃんと聞こえてるだし、なんかわーちゅみたいな感じで大きい声で、なんか友達のお父さんといろんななんかたくさんのお父さんがみんなのパパみたいな感じでそういうくしゃみあるらしい。Like the dad sneeze. I mean, my brother sort of does it like that too sometimes. くしゃみあるあるだね。Yeah, so for a while we had like a hole in the ceiling, and then water leak, and then my dad will fix it, and then water leak again, and then my dad like knows how to like do a lot of things himself, like how to wire stuff, how to like change the brakes in the car and tinker with things and figure out what like the problem is. He's like, I can do it myself, I'll do it. It's like, we're not gonna use money and forget a mechanic. Nah. I mean, for really important things, and things unable to do, then he would bring a mechanic, but like he likes to do things like himself. Oh yeah, my dad dealt with like something, yeah, he dealt with like plumbing things, and he wanted to do like a big project to make the basement into like a room. He's like, oh, I want to put like a golfing simulator or like do like a golfing net or something someday. And like for many years it was never finished. He like work on it little by little, but he spent a lot of time on it. He knows how to like make it like what's it called, like the frames for the walls, and drywall it and do the lighting. Like he knows how to do so much. Yeah. Our whole living room ceiling collapsed from a water leak once. Oh no. That's like nightmare fuel. Ah, forgot to cut the thingies. I had to realign the fabric. Wait, hold on. Okay, now just the thumb left for cutting. For the longest time, I was like the type to like want to do a lot of things myself too, like my dad. I'm like, yeah, I can figure it out. But then I realized the amount of time it takes to like learn something, to be able to do it yourself, and then to hit a quality that's good, takes so much more time. And then I learned the value of like time too. Like time is like worth more than money and things like that sometimes. So it's like, and then I like realized later on it's like the mental stress. I was like, huh, do I want to spread myself thin, or do I still want to do it all myself and then like have it not as good quality? But then again, because I was like the kind of person who wanted to do a lot of things myself growing up, I just like learned the most random things. And then like I learned how to do like here's different hobbies. And that's why I'm also like not super like strong in one thing. I just like know how to do multiple random things, but they're not always like properly like know how to do it. Like I know I've like had my own garden before because I really liked gardening at one point for a while, like growing vegetables, and one of my dreams is to have my own fruit tree. And then yeah, flowers, and then planting like annual perennials, and go like weed, pick out the dandelions, stuff outside. Randomly bird watch from my window. I was obsessed with birds for a while. Like had a book and studied. Yeah, fruit trees do take a long time to grow, which is why I wanted so bad as a kid too. And then it's like, as a kid, like, you know, like 3 years is such a long time. But then it flies by so fast and you're just like, wait, I should have just like planted it when I thought of it and it would have been ready by now. But also, I heard about something, I don't know if it's true or not. Like, there's a way some people, like, I think they cut a branch off a tree and they do something to it so that it roots, and then they just get adult tree already, so they don't have to wait as long as from, like, you know, a seed for it to bear fruit. Yeah, I don't know how accurate that is, but I saw like a little video about it. I don't know why I was watching it, but someone came across it. One thing I wish I did learn was how to do... Well, actually, I don't really need to know it anymore. Was how to, like, change my brakes. That's one thing I wanted to learn at one point. I didn't learn how to change the wiper... What's called wiper fluid? Windshield wiper. And the coolant... I forgot what they're all called because my dad showed us. But yeah, I don't trust myself changing any brakes. Anything with like big car, big things that could put lives at risk, I do not trust myself doing. I don't even drive. I don't like driving. I really don't like driving. I get too nervous. In the States, you basically have to. What other random things I learned? I learned how to knit, crochet. I just knit the most random stuff. But funny thing, I never finished like really big projects. But what worked for me though is like I make a lot of small things. Like little pouches and like things like that, and I made like premature baby hats. It was really fun was because it was used 4 needles. I believe 4 needles. And then I would knit and purl. So purl's like, it's like doing like a downwards knitting. It's like another like way to knit, but then the... How do I explain it? The English. The way the yarn folds. The pattern, how to explain it. It looks a lot nicer when you purl. I think it's like knit 2, purl 2 or something like that. Like there's like a pattern you have to remember, and like it depends what you do. Yeah, so like I was able to like do like multiple hats and stuff like that. I had like a knitting phase. Even got like a little knitting machine with crank the handle, and it'll like go around and like knit random things. But those were pretty not very efficient because they weren't really like of like a usable size, and also like it always drop a stitch. So yeah, I had like a... Oh yeah, I had like a cotton candy obsession 1.2. Like a small cotton candy machine. It's like the kids one where like you spend like half an hour just for like a few bites. Oh yeah, balloon animals is another one. I really liked balloons at one point. And then my lungs got really strong from it because I kept blowing the balloons. And whenever anyone need help blowing balloons for like someone's birthday, I'd be like, I got you. I'll like finish it real quick. Also because I play the flute too, so it helped with my diaphragm strength and things like that. So it just like all like worked out together in a way. Okay, for a while I was like doing like balloon animals that like could easily make a balloon dog. Never did anything too complicated though. Only like the really basic stuff. What else? What other hobbies did I pick up? Like really random stuff. Balloon animal making stream one. Actually, that would be fun to do again. I don't know if I'll freak out my neighbors though if like a balloon pops. But yeah, washer fluid. Yeah. Washer fluid is just not missing the opening where you fill it. Brakes aren't hard either if you have the right tools. Yeah, the washer fluid is like just put in the right one. Don't mess up with the wrong. Don't put in where the oil is supposed to be. Plenty of fruit tree for a birthday present of your kid. When they grow up, they'll inherit a small orchard. Oh, that's cute. I used to be obsessed with apples at one point too. Like I'll eat at least like 3 apples every single day because I'll go to like sports practice and I always have like a ton of apples with me. I'll just like steal from like the cafeteria. We're not stealing, they're open for everyone to take. Oh yeah, car stuff is like very expensive. Like you have to pay insurance and then like gas, and what if like an accident happens, even if it's not your fault, and then parking. Remember like looking for parking for like busy areas, it's like such a long time. And those in the city, it's like, you know, the signs are like, do not park here from like 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. except for on Tuesdays and every second week of the month or something like that. They're like really like specific wordings because like the street cleaners have to go by. And then we see like, oh, there's open spot. It's like, oh no, there's a fire hydrant there because you can't park within like certain distance from fire hydrants because that's like a safety hazard and you get ticketed. Like looking those signs, and then like if it's dirty, you're just like, oh no, I can't even see. Like having to like think really hard. Like, can I park here? It's like a trivia question. Like, get this wrong and here's a fine. Gotta really think. What else? Any other random hobbies I had? I was in like cooking club where you just like cook some basic stuff, like you know how to cook like make bread. I think I made pumpkin pie before. Tarts. I used to like really like making things red bean. Like I used to make mochi and plain buns, like steam buns from scratch. And like I'll like put yeast and everything and like grow, like just like wait for it to rise. And what else did I do? I don't remember what else I made. Like cakes. I made vegan cookies before. Use natural food coloring, which is like you could do turmeric for yellow, purple, like it's like red for like beets. Just like no like really random stuff. Trying to remember what else I've done. I milked the cow before. I learned how to make yarn from like wool on the wheel. In the process of it, I learned how to felt. Never got very far with it, but I learned how to. Random. I just learned really random stuff. Try to remember what else random things I did. Well, one time I played lacrosse and got passed to during game only once the whole season, and I missed the ball. I only did lacrosse for like one season, and I switched to a different sport. Oh, I remember now. It's because I was I think one of the sports I wanted to do wasn't like available yet. And then there's a winter sport that I did, but because my school didn't have our own like facility for a particular sport, I had to stay like really late for practices because we were like borrow it from a different school after they finished their practices. And then because like I always like want to do like other things instead of just like sit around and wait. I mean, I could be studying, but I was like, I want to do something, learn something. I ended up picking up like an extra sport during the same season. I think I chose like, I don't remember what I did, but I picked something else up. I did musical before and play. I'm very bad at memorizing. But I sort of understand like how it's ran and done. My enunciation was so bad as a kid for speaking. I was very scared of like public speaking too. I know how to grow potatoes. Just dump it in like the dirt and grow. They're very hardy, a lot of the potatoes. And you can like make more potatoes by cutting potatoes. Don't eat the green ones. Also, apparently, I think you can like die from potatoes rotting if it's like in a specific climate or like situation. Yeah, it grows itself. Sometimes you don't need dirt to grow. Oh yeah, I know how to fish. I always wanted to learn how to like fillet and gut a fish. It sounds sort of like messed up saying that because I used to have a pet goldfish. A few pet goldfish. I do like fishing. Wait, did I not make the thumb piece big enough? I thought I extended it. No! Wait. Uh-oh. At least the thumb does take a lot less material than the rest of the glove. Wait, I measured it. Why is it? Is it because the fabric's thicker? Could be. Uh-oh. I may or may not have done goofed. I knew it looked really ayashi, like having it like be like that wide. Why's my pattern only like that? I mean, this fabric does stretch, but I prefer to keep my finger circulation. Yeah, but I was supposed to go to fish with my friend and learn how to gut the fish and like scale it and like everything. I mean, scaling is pretty like simple. I mean, it's not fun to do because it's like takes time. But yeah, it just never happened because I think my friend lives she lives far, so just the timing of visiting didn't work out with the season and weather. I know how to fish. I know how to find my own bait. Well, mostly like worms. I'll, like dig up and then grab the worm. I used to know how to tie my own hook. I forgot. And like the sinker. I technically have some survival knowledge, but I don't think it's enough for me to survive. I mentioned touching a raccoon once. I did. I touched a raccoon at a cafe 10 years ago. I almost touched a possum once. Because I thought it was my rabbit. I thought it was my rabbit because like we let our rabbits run outside like in an enclosed area. They like to dig and stuff, and then sometimes I just like leave the gate open for them to hop back into their cage if they want to for like food or like because sometimes they like the cage more like when they feel like it. And then like I think the gate wasn't even open at that time, but I remember taking my rabbit out and then seeing like a fuzzy thing in her cage, and I was like about to reach over. It's like, wait, why are you in the cage in the corner? Like enjoy it outside. And then I saw like a long tail. And I was like, that's a possum. And I freaked out and closed the gate, and the possum was also spooked. It was like not happy. I was like, wait, I need to disinfect the whole cage because I don't know if they have any like illnesses because it's a wild one. Yeah, released it in the end and stuff. I did have bats live above me too at one point for a while. They come back every season. Pretty sure it's not healthy. But like they're protected species, so you can't like there's like certain timing when to evacuate English. What's the word? Kick something out. To vacate the premises? Vacate them? To evacuate, evat? Okay. Evict, yeah. Evict, that word. I swear, since I got sick, my brain has been like, I've been like so much slower at everything. Yes, that. So, because like, there's like breeding season or like birthing season or something, like certain time periods of the year you can't do anything. So like in the middle of the night you just hear scratching in the like ceiling. It's like scratch scratch. And then just like, oh my god. What's a bailiff? Right, bailiff? I remember going to the farm and like getting corn too. And, like shucking the corn and then giving like parts of the corn to the rabbits, and then when you check the corn, sometimes there's like a little like caterpillar thing. I forgot what it's called, but you have to like eat them away. I should like playing caterpillars too. I just like pick them up, and then like I'll try to save worms when it's rainy because they come out of the ground. I was very like, I guess like hands-on, kind of like to pick things up. Not as much of like things that would sting. I mean, I did try playing with ants before as a kid. Got bit and then never liked it again. Oh yeah, it's probably a certain moth larvae. Sounds like it. That likes corn. I'm trying to think of like what other really random things that I learned just because I felt like it or had a chance to learn it. Really don't want to recut this thumb section, but I learned some basic archery, but that's because I have family members who learned it. Did play the piano for a few years. I don't remember anything though. I remember like my mom would be like, you have to play the piano an hour a day. And then I was sort of bad because I mean there'd be sometimes it would be like really competitive because I'd like do competitions, but then sometimes just like I don't really want to practice, so like I have a timer and my mom already knows. She knows, and then I put the timer on and then let it run, so then I just go like around the house or like take too many breaks in between like the practice session, and they'd be like, oh, that's an hour, but in reality I only did like not even the full hour of practice because I would just be doing like little things here and there. I really liked art as a kid too. Oh yeah, I know how to do make a bowl. Like a pottery wheel. I'll make a bowl and glaze it. Made a few bowls. I hope this is... E. Maybe a 2-1. I hate patterning so much. It is so difficult. I used to play piano by ear, but I really started improving since I started using my hands instead. Ah, 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 ah. Boodooms. I'm pretty sure there's definitely another random thing that... I helped raise chickens before. I thought about like, if I were to get like pet quail, because they're super cute. Hello, Suzy Chat. Hello. I thought that was Thanos calling for a sec. I was thinking about it. Like, I was like, when I look back at my like sketches, it's like, it reminds me of it a little bit. Not gonna lie. What random things do you guys know how to do? You just happen to learn, or like decide to like learn it yourself because you're interested. I don't know what I did, but the thumb has like plenty of room now. That was like too much by a lot. What did I do? How's the measurements like so long? What? That's a huge difference. Huh. Okay then. I taught myself to DJ once and never used it. Did you enjoy it at least? Yeah, it's fun. That's good. I can find a place to take a picture of the pieces. I just take a picture of like one side. So both gloves get sloppy. I took a picture, just need to upload it, send it. And then I needed to change out the red from white to black. Pattern does look a little funky, but I will adjust it. Image. It looks funny now, but once I sew it together, be able to see it. When I change my thread, will take a little bit. You're going to pull all-nighter? I don't want to. I hope not, but I need to get this done. At least the base, yeah. I didn't buy quilting thread. I found like this unopened thread I had in my pile of like my little section of like where I store my threads, and like, you know, this one's new, should be, you know, good. And look at it, it's like it says quilting thread, like, right? Should be okay. I mean, polyester is usually the most basic, safe one to go. This one is 68% polyester, 32% cotton. I don't know how it works for gloves. If I struck, I guess it's okay. If I can even get it out. It's stuck in there. Wait. The thread is like really, it's really in there. It's like, what the? Eh? How do you get it out? What? It's like stuck in the groove where they put the start of the thread in the spool. Is like jammed in there. I don't have any tweezers nearby. Hey! I can't. I can't. How do I... What the... What if I do... Okay. Try to see if there's another way to get at it. I don't want to spend the whole night trying to get the thread out. In the other black thread. Like right on the X-Acto knife. Oh yeah. I do have my X-Acto knife here. Face it away from me. This one. There. Like used to the plastic, what the heck? Like cutting the whole section of plastic off now. So finally! Hurrah! I'm just gonna see the strength of it, see if it's okay. I can already imagine Susie looking like Leo. It's gonna be amazing. Don't have your hopes up too high. Oh yeah, this thread, I'm pulling at it, it breaks. Is not, yes, is not made for the glove. There'd be a lot of tension on it. I have to stick polyester. I have the polyester one from... Is this polyester? Could be. From the dollar store. Yeah, polyester 100%. But usually it's like not as high quality as like the other ones, but we see. Yeah, it's already a lot stronger than the quote one, so I'll take it. It'll work. Please don't break on me. Because I do want to get it done, so. I'll clip the ones together. They're meant to be together. Label it. Tanned. I feel like I'm really slow the past few days with like destilling stuff and the prepping compared to like usual before. Oh! Vicky Raid! Hello, Obakas! Hello, hello! Sorry, my voice is a little bit gone. You have to learn some German phrases. I need to learn Leo's phrase. Ninjits. Hello, good luck with cosplay. Thank you, Vicky! Arigato! I hope you have a wonderful stream. What'd you guys do earlier? What stream did Vicky have? Night Parade. I listened to Night Parade the other day. I have the song on my phone. I downloaded it from the store. I was literally listening to it like, I think maybe like day before yesterday. I was like, making like everything is so crazy. Like, Vicky, you're crazy talented. Making a 3D music video, like everything nuts. It's a good song. I really like it, the music video. But yeah, I'm putting together cosplay. There's no hand cam, so there'll be awkward times, silence, where I'm just like away like from the PC to like trace on the floor or like cut something on the floor, or I'm like locked in. So apologize in advance for any long silences. I need to get my sewing machine. And then I'll switch the bob. I did fill the bobbin with the new thread. Blank bobbin here. I think I need to oil my machine too, because if I sew too fast, I think it smell like... I feel like something smell like... almost like smoking. I haven't used my machine in quite a while. Have you guys made any cosplay before? Ah! Almost dropped the bobbin. Right now I'm like trying to set up the bobbin and thread it through my machine so that I can have it set up right. Nope, but it seems fun. I'm not, but it looks cool. It's fun and stressful. Maybe better for people who know what they're doing properly. There's so much calculations involved. My brain is not built for math. And my machine might be a little bit loud, so I'm just gonna lower my volume for my mic. Funny but also not funny thing is I accidentally picked one of the things to hold the thread in place. Oh, what the heck happened here? For the bobbin. And because of that, I sort of like have to hold the thread while I thread the new bobbin. Because of the tension, and I can't use the other like holder anymore because it's like plastic and it's just like broken off. I couldn't even glue it because once there's any more tension again, it just like pops off. Not in a good way. Not the good pop off. Temperament. Oh. I mean, it's okay. Partially, company hack cowboy name made a... I made a armor. Pop off queen. I'll pop off once I finish making the cosplay. I'm thinking I'm being much slower at finishing everything these days because like burnout a little bit. And also getting sick, which does not help anything. Alright, I'm just gonna lower my mic so I don't like blast your guys' ears with sewing machine noise. Sewing machine ASMR. don't want to wake up my neighbors too much, so I shall I shall sew slowly. Yeah, because the machine's quite loud. And then that's when I have time at night. Okay, alright, it's all set up now. I'll throw it to the machine. Need to rest first. Good night, Susie and chat. Thank you for coming. Have a good night. Hope you have a good dream. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Check your bed where they bite your toes. Does anyone ever just like hang their feet over their bed? Or do you ever get like feel like too exposed and feel like the boogeyman's gonna like grab your feet from under the bed? I can hear my neighbor awake. I hope I'm not being noisy. I'll also more slowly. My feet hang over the edge a lot. And a lot of beds where when I travel, they'll so expose my feet out. Even like out like the blanket, I feel like a ghost or like something's gonna come after me. I had to remove the headboard, so I usually end up flopped half over the top end of the bed each morning. Oh, because headboard's not there? Does that mean like there's a gap? Oh, it just opened. Oh! Oh! You don't even use the wall? Or is your bed like flat in the middle? Yeah, that's what we're about to ask about the pillows. Like, wait, why is your pillows not fall? I see. Sacrifice the pillows. I used to be the type to have like a lot of like plushies on my bed, and then basically like all the bed space is taken over by them, and I'm like left with a sliver of bed. Oh, what happened? What? I did not. Sort of. It didn't. So. Machine? I really need oil on my machine. Not happy. I heard apparently the needle can when it can like break and fly right at you. So I'm not wearing my glasses. I have like safety glasses, goggles in case. Apparently you're supposed to change the needle every few hours, which is what I found out. I barely changed the needle. But I bought some more needles and stuff. I rarely had a needle break from use. Only from like it catching onto the needle that's like pinning down the fabric. Why does it sound so crazy? Where did the bob? Yeah. Ah, the tension. I forgot to change the tension. Thread. Let me change my thread. Settings. Alright. Hopefully it'll be okay. Changing it midways is not a good idea. But I did it anyways. I'm scared. I'm like, hopefully it's not too loud. I'm sorry, neighbors. Hopefully I'm not loud. I'm usually behaved. The bobbin? Breaking? Wait, what's happening to my machine? Not taking it? What is happening? Not hooking onto the... I think the bobbin and the needle are not catching each other. Huh. Maybe change some things. Yeah, needles have to be replaced over time. And when they break, people like had stories of it like flying at their face. So it's a little scary. Yeah, by the time it did break, like it gets really scary when it breaks. You hear like a big thud, like a clank, or like a thud, like the needle like snapping or like hitting, like bending or hitting something. But I never had it fly at me, knock on wood. Apparently it's supposed to replace bread too after a certain while. Because they can start deteriorating. I mean, it depends on like the quality and like everything. But yeah, fun fact. Doesn't fun. What is happening? There's something wrong with the bobbin. Yeah, it's like dropping stitches. Why are you dropping stitches, machine? Did I do something wrong with the setup? Need to change some settings a bit more. Nama. What is happening? Is it tension? I'm not very knowledgeable about the machine, but that doesn't really help. I am not a professional. I might need to Google why it's not catching the bobbin. It's sewing, but it's not. Like, it's poking holes through the fabric. And it's still threaded, everything's still threaded. But it's not like dispensing where it actually like interlocks each other to like sew. I need to Google. I think most like is my bobbin, but it's should be threaded correctly. But probably isn't because it's not catching. Let me try another method. I'm trying to troubleshoot the problem. I just saw a clip of sewing mini game in Yakuza Kiwami 3. Oh yeah, I saw the clip of this. So funny when he's sewing. Yeah, one thing I don't know too much about my machine, which probably isn't very good, I should maintain it better too. Apparently supposed to clean it, open up and clean it once in a while. Alright, I'd like to video see if I put it in correctly and set it up correctly, the bobbin. And I did! What's happening? Why is it not grabbing? It's either like maybe it's not the right needle for this material since I don't really work with this material. Or I may have to like do something to the tension. I'm not sure. Off to bed, have a good rest of the stream, Susie Chat. Good night, good night. Every thread. The needle. I mean, it could be that the needle tension's not enough. Which is making it not catch the bobbin thread. Maybe. There's something with my sewing machine, maybe the settings or something with the tension that is like it's sewing, but the bottom thread and top thread are not interlocking each other, so it's just like leaving holes without actually threading anything or sewing anything. So it's like troubleshooting it. I think it's a tension problem or something. Because the bobbin's threaded correctly. It's set correctly. Double checked it. A lot of times sewing is also like a hit and miss. Like a hit or miss if Your machine's gonna have issues. That just makes everything take so much longer. Maybe too much tension from the needle side? Yeah, I think it was like the tension problem, or like... because it is threaded correctly. In the guides, it matches it. Oh, okay, it did catch. Or not. Okay. This material is really not meant to be poked multiple times. So I'm scared about poking it too much. Work correctly. We have only so many chances before there's too many holes. Okay, this time I had like one drop stitch. I'll go and fix it a little bit later. I think also could be because this fabric is quite soft. I could... usually if there's like a fabric problem because it's too like not enough structure, there's like paper people put and they sew. Just this anything. Or if it just ends up being like more trouble with me picking out the paper from the threads. There's still a few that it didn't grab, but it's foldable. Yikes. What is happening? Oh my god. Alright, the last one, I think they're like very few drop ones. For the most part. Worst case scenario, I have to go back and hand sew some of the stuff, but I got time for my machine acting up. I'm already sewing quite slowly because it's night time. Otherwise I would have been done by now. Basically. Ha 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 ha. Didn't catch the thread again. Ha ha ha. What's happening? Usually running the machine slower doesn't make it harder to connect. But I've done it before. Just want to finish this. Making the draft so fast with the gloves. Just sewed it. And then there it was. The machine. I'm honestly almost tempted to just like hand sew this. To, like be faster at this point. Be pain in the butt, but with how things are going, I haven't finished a single thing this whole day. I've been troubleshooting. The struggles of still learning things on the fly. I might have to call it a night so that I can troubleshoot more things and not worry about bothering any like my neighbors. I might have to resume it later. On the other hand, for the padding part, I think I can use like a dish sponge. I might just test out real quick. Because I did think about using EVA foam at first for like the red bulging parts of the glove, the cushion. But since it's right by the knuckles, it might have to be like flexible, and the thick EVA foam is not very flexible. I use like 5mm, 3mm, just flexible enough, but anything bigger than that, maybe not quite. A denser sponge would be nicer, but I'll test with what I have now. If I can't find anything like the dollar store, we'll do stick with what we have. Has sponge all over the place from cutting. I think worst case scenario, if I can't get the exact dimensions I want of the padding, I could make it a little bit with the painting on top. I will make it work. I shall. I believe. Copium. I wish I had more time. So deadline for submissions May 1st, but I have to take pictures, so that means May 1st is tournament day. So I definitely cannot submit on tournament day. Before then is 30th and then 29th. But I need a day for like putting on everything, take picture. So probably like 27, 28, I should have it done by, I say done by the 27th. I got 5 days. And they're not full days because I have other things I need to attend to. Like I really want to get it done and have it look okay. So I pray. Yeah, actually, dish sponge is a wee bit too porous to keep its shape for what I need it to do. I thought maybe the dish sponge would be okay. I mean, if there wasn't a shape to it, it was just like a ball, that'd be fine, but yeah, it's too not dense. I mean, I can still see the shape if I push it down a lot. Still visible. I mean, I'll make it work. Yeah, I can technically make it work if I really wanted to use this sponge. But it'd be a lot easier if there's something a little bit more denser. Yeah, the dish sponge, yeah, I can see the indentation. I just have to make it really, really high so when I compress it, it's not like super flat. But yeah, if anyone's going to Evo and we cross paths, I'll be happy to say hi. I don't share my gamer tag publicly because I don't really want people to know how my results are or feeling the extra pressure before competing and then people like tracking everything because I'm not pro and I don't think I'll be able to prioritize competing because I'm working on the cosplay. I still need to figure out the changes and difference for the new patch. So yeah. But if we do cross paths, I'll be happy to say hi. And if replay is open, then if people are available and I'm available, Zehi zehi. You'll do great, thank you. I haven't touched the game in weeks because I had a lot of projects in the beginning of this month to the middle of this month and then got sick. And I really wanted to play too. I was like itching to play. It's like I really want to play. And then a new patch came out. I was like I really want to play it. But then I know once I start playing, I'll still play it for hours on end. And that would basically drain all of the time for everything else that I need to get finished in the cosplay. So I've been holding back so hard. Today I really wanted to like, well, I was like drafting things. I was listening to like some of the changes for the new patch and things like that. I was like trying to listen to like just like watch like Leo combos or something to like get into my head at least something because I can't touch the game yet. But yeah, I'm like really holding back. Because the thing is like if I don't finish the cosplay and yeah, if I don't finish the cosplay then that'd be sort of sad. And also I already like committed to using my time more focused on getting the cosplay finished over training. So I feel like even if I were to go like train, it wouldn't be like enough, if that makes sense. It'd be like get nothing done and then, if that makes sense. I don't know explain it. I mean, it's not that I'm getting nothing done if I train, but it's not too as much as I would need. Especially with the new patch and stuff in season 3. But yeah. It's gonna feel so rewarding when you finish, right? I really hope I can pull this off. So I pray I can get this done. And my machine and everything, I figure it out. Thanks guys, thank you everybody. My friend's tabling Evo. I let her know so she can freak out if she sees you. Oh, may I ask which table? You don't have to answer if it's like more like private information. I'll be happy to drop by to say hi. I make it a thing where I definitely like always drop by Golden Lovers table whenever like they're around. Because they're really, really nice. Yokura's her name. She usually has uni set up. Like so people challenge her. Uni. I'm using one of her desk mats right now. Oh, small world. I'll make a note so I drop by. I said pingu for me. About your table and you. Under night and birth. Live. Otherwise I'll be indirectly involved in the murder. Make a note. Okay. Under night and birth. It's 2D. Naruhodo. I haven't touched the 2D side very much yet. I do know a lot of the titles, but haven't gotten into it. Someday I do wanna get into 2D. Tekken's still my number one. It goes on sale pretty often if you ever want to try it. Okay. We keep trying to drag her into Tekken. Why does she want to play Tekken? Tekken's cool too. Nah, it's okay if she preferred to use her time for her game. I'm the same, if that's the case. Everyone's like, try Street Fighter. I'm just like, Street Fighter, I tried and I failed. But I do want to actually like grind out the game. Like for me, like if I go try Street Fighter again, I want to make sure that I like can actually like sit down, have time to sit down and actually like lab and understand it. Like I really want to know how to play it. But I set a thing for myself is I cannot pick up Street Fighter until I hit Tekken God. Tekken. So it like gives me like another thing that I have to do. Yeah, it's huge in Japan. I went to my hairdresser. Oh yeah, I basically gave up on making anything else for the rest of tonight. So I'll go on tangent for maybe 10 minutes and then head off. So yeah, I went to my hairdresser, hair salon just the other day, and my stylist was like, "Oh, what are you going to do for Golden Week?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna play in a fighting game event," and then he was like, "Fighting game event? Like Street Fighter?" I'm like, yeah, but I don't play Street Fighter. I play Tekken." And then started talking about like, "Oh, do you play like with like a lever?" And then like with the like arcade stick, and like, "Oh yeah, I play with like arcade, like I play with a controller, like but it's leverless." So I don't think he really knew what like a leverless was. So he was like, lever, this one is just like do like arcade stick kind of thing motions. I'm like, no, not leverless. And it's like, yeah, it's like so many people know Street Fighter even though they're not like really into the scene. I mean, they also know Tekken too. I feel like when I was growing up in the States, since I really like Soul Calibur and Tekken, I was a button masher, so I didn't really know how to properly play the game. I played with my siblings, but yeah, whenever I mention like fighting games, like, "Oh yeah, Street Fighter," I'm like, Tekken? Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, everyone knows Mortal, or they say Mortal Kombat. But usually they say like Street Fighter. And they're like, what's Tekken? I'm like, oh, it hurts. But I think these days there's more people who like recognize Tekken. I get really excited. It's like, oh, so you do know of Tekken. But yeah, so I hope more people know of Tekken. But yeah, Evo, oh, if you see, look at Evo Japan's like layout. It's like the Street Fighter layout is huge. And then Tekken has like one little section. It's like the sheer number of like applicants for Street Fighter is like insane. Soul Calibur was my gateway game. I played Soul Calibur then Tekken Tag. I was the other way around. I played Tekken Tag and then I played Soul Calibur. Tekken was my dad's game. And then I played it. Well, my sister played it and then I played it. I like to use... I think I like to use Panda and Xiaoyu a lot. And I was like, Panda's so cute! Because I was like a little kid smashing buttons. And I was like, oh yeah, Xiaoyu's cute. And then yeah, there's like Beckham Horong. You just spam the kicks. My dad would play against us. And I remember like play like Soul Calibur against the babysitter. And I thought it was good, but I looked back, I was like, I think they're letting me win. Because then when you're a kid, you're like, yay, I beat them, ha. And then when you become like older, you like want the kid to be happy, so like you let them win. It's just like the same thing, it's like a cycle. But yeah. Oh, I use Roger. I like to play with Roger, it's fun. I'm excited for Roger Jr. for season 3. I feel like Tekken was so big in the States because it had so many big games in the early PlayStation era. I feel like every random person I meet says they played Tekken growing up. What? Nobody! I came across when I was growing up, almost nobody said Tekken. Everyone says Street Fighter or like the mention. I know Mortal Kombat. So gory. I can't get myself to play Mortal Kombat. Unfortunately, for those who like Mortal Kombat, I think it'll be too hard for me to play with the gore. Personally. I think also more of my friends had Xboxes over PlayStation. But I just have like friends who had PlayStation, but they used it more for like Guitar Hero and like RPGs or something. Like Zelda. Is Zelda on PlayStation? No. No. Ignore what I said. What PlayStation games were there that people played? I don't know why I can't think of any. I try to remember. I don't think my memory goes back that far. I just remember very blurry memories of hearing like segments of like Tekken. Tekken and Soul Calibur, that's all I remember. Well, gory anime is a little bit different. It's illustrated in 2D versus like, you know, like the different camera angles, like the 3, like seeing all of the organs and like really like crazy deaths. I feel like the animes that I do watch a little bit more tame and like the gore. Maybe I'm wrong, but to me it feels less less intense. Because it also like things about like it's like reminds me of like Final Destination, because it's like how is that possible? but it's also like plausible, but it's also like so messed up. We had Tekken 2 when I was a kid, but I had no idea what I was doing. Just pick Heihachi because funny old man haircut. And mash buttons while my sister boots me around the place with King. I feel like my brother uses Horong and Kuma. I feel like my brother could be good at Tekken if he grinded it. Cause he already like understood more of the concept than I expected. Like the last time I went back to the States to visit. I was like, wait a second, you barely play. I didn't even know any of this until like months after I like started like getting into it again. Like I honestly think he could be pretty good if he were to like grind it out. But he was like, oh, but my reflexes are not good. And stuff like that. Like, you can still try, you know? Yes, he has the knowledge. I feel like he'll pick up on knowledge really well. In the matchups, I feel like, if he were to grind it out. Wake me up when they bring Ganryu back. Till then, I sleep on Tekken. Ah, your Ganryu player. I've seen a lot of people join say Gem Slam and grind for a month, then do pretty good at Tekken. Yeah, I see a lot of people like really like grinding the game and like learning really fast. I was like, I wish I was as fast of a learner as y'all. It's good to see like more people get into it, enjoy it. I don't like it when people get like a little gatekeepy. I think on Twitter I saw a take someone wrote, I mean everyone's like has a right to their own opinions, but I was like, wait, this one doesn't make sense. You need a community. You need a community for FGC. We already like need more people. And then who are you going to play against if like even like people casually playing or like still learning the game, if they don't compete, like this could be such a much smaller pool. And the support for like the competitive side, I feel like it'd be like harder with less people. Everyone has to start out somewhere too, right? I remember my first tournament, my first Evo. I don't know, I was freaking out. I was like, because the PlayStation X and O's select and kick back button are reversed in Japan. Like the PCs, like it's the same. Even like, yeah, but like once you go PlayStation, you gotta remember it's like all the way around, so like it really like messes you up if you're not used to it. It was like my first tournament. I didn't even know how tournaments go. Like I didn't know how I was supposed to like. I try to research and like look things up and like I just couldn't. Like I was like, okay, rock paper scissors. You flip a coin. Like, what if I accidentally press the wrong button? Can I go back? Like, is it over? Like, so I was like, what if I like accidentally like choose the wrong character? Because I was like freaking out because I was like, I don't know. I don't know how this works. But yeah, I think it should be very open to people, you know, especially people respect, you know, like the like the game, the community, like other people, and like like protect, like withhold like integrity and rules, where it's like not like people just like causing trouble. or anything like that. Like if people like the game or are like interested, I totally think they should try and everything. But yeah, it's hard to get better without having experience competing in person. It's a totally different thing than playing online. Like when I was playing more offline, I started getting like better results. Don't look at my if anyone sees my results, don't look at those ones. The ones who actually was doing okay are not logged in on the main tournament tracking website that is being used for Evo and stuff like that. But those are some of my worst standings, so don't look at those if you do find it. But yeah, don't. They're really bad. They're really bad. Anyways, yeah, don't look at my inputs. I go zoomies. So, but yeah, when I did like a lot of, like the Japan locals, before I started off as like 0-2, right? Because I was new to the game, right? I was like new to doing everything. And then I started doing more like win at least 2, be like 2, 3, like I don't know exactly what it would be like, but it always win at least minimum like 2 matches, and then sometimes like 3 matches and so on. But I'll win against people who are definitely like higher ranked, but then they don't really play as much offline. But it's just because like the whole environment itself is so different, and to be able to react like under pressure, like with a lot of people around, and not just come from your own home and like, you know, different monitors and things like that, and just like be able to like play in the offline setting, it's totally different than just like at home, right? So then somebody would be like, yeah, I'm a Tekken like in 7. I already forgot. No, not Super. Prime. What's it called? Tekken God something Prime. I already forgot. And then, or they'd be like Tekken God or something. I was like only like a wee, what, Mighty Ruler? I don't remember. Did I even get that high at that time in 7? I don't know. Was I more reds? Maybe somewhere around there. Maybe I was really red. I don't remember. But at that time, I really didn't want to get better, so I was like really trying to like play the game like every single day almost, and like get better and go to like offlines. And then even though my rank was like so low, like I did better against some people who are like much higher rank, but they just didn't compete as much. And then now if I go to locals, I'm like, I don't even know how I'm supposed to focus. I don't know how I'm supposed to like get my mind in the game. Like, yeah, it's like totally different. And also like being there for community is way more fun too. Like, not just for competing itself. Of course, like competing, but also like on top of it, like they're enjoying the company of like other people who also like the game, or like competing with the game, or just meeting people like similar interests. It was like a lot more fun, and people from around the world too. That's what's really neat about tournaments, like people you don't get to see, or like from different country, and the only time you ever get to see them would be like during like tournaments or something. It's like a big gathering. It's like for like anime conventions. Yeah, like anime conventions, and you like see everyone gathers and stuff. It's really fun. Stressful when you're competing, but still fun. Of course, like if you don't do well, something happens, it sort of like feels bad, like, yeah, but at least there's like other like similar people who like you can talk to and like do free play with, or like hear their story or whatever around there. Bachelor's of words, not whatever. And so on. Or I can't English, guys. My English brain has left the building. I'm native speaker has been revoked. But yeah. I went 0-2 at tournaments for literally over a year when I first started playing fighting games. Same! I went 0-2 for so many things. They're just battle scars. Yeah, they're part of the growth process, right? It's part of growing. It definitely helps a lot when there's like people who like treat you nicely. And knows like a lot of the like very experienced like pro players are always very like really like welcoming and warm. But then I think the very few eggs, not bad eggs, very few not as welcoming moments were from people who weren't as highly ranked. So like if you ever worry about like, oh, like I'm going against a pro, or like I'm surrounded by all these like very experienced, famous, strong players, things like that. Most people are like really chill and really like nice and hope to, you know, also have you enjoy the game as well. So don't feel like you're a burden or anything. They're super nice, like my sensei. So yep. Hope everybody can enjoy what they enjoy and be welcomed. I had the most fun playing Tekken 8 English. I had the most fun with playing Tekken 8. I still can't English. Wait. I had the most fun with Tekken 8 playing it in... Wait. Oh, okay, wait. I had the most fun with Tekken 8 playing it in person at Offkai. The casuals and the little tournament they had. Wait, hold on. I blame the second half of your English sentence. No, I'm kidding. It's never my fault. No, I'm kidding. That's good that you had fun. Yeah, it's really fun. Like doing like events, especially like yeah, like similar people. Also like the game. Or just enthusiastic about it, even if they're like not really like a long fan of it. But yeah, that was more than 10-15 minutes. I shall peace out. But thank you guys for staying. Sorry it's just sort of quiet working out some troubleshooting and racing. I'm not sure if I'll stream on Thursday. I might try to lock in, and I'll probably wouldn't talk as much if I were to stream, so I don't want to keep you guys hanging. I'll try to grind out as much as I can to get this done. And yeah, I believe I'll get it done. Yeah. I hope it turns out well. Thanks for the stream. Have plenty of rest. Thank you. It's all good. Thank you. Thanks for the stream. Thanks, guys. Thank you, everybody. It was fun having you guys here. And thank you again to the Obakis for joining the raid. To Vicky for the raid. Arigato. Thank you. Try yelling at the machine when it bothers southern. Oh, when it won't bother. Try yelling at the machine when it won't bother. English confused me. But yeah, daytime I should set that aside for like speed sewing, and nighttime will be all the preparation. So I need to think about that schedule. But yeah, daytime it's sort of hard to find time to sew, and so I have to grind everything out on the weekend because I have my other projects. Yeah. Gambaru. English stinks anyways. English is difficult. It was not my strong class subject in school. And yeah. Even as a kid it was... Yep, that one time I mentioned it before where the teacher almost put me in ESL. And then told my dad not to speak Chinese at home. He's Korean. Lols. Fun stuff. I only speak English at home. But yeah, my English is bad though. Difficult language. Okay, I'll peace out for now, guys. Have a good rest of your night, evening, afternoon, morning, and see y'all next time. Have a good rest or rest of your morning day. Bye bye. I'm trying to move my mouse because the sewing machine wire's in the way. Wait, I'm moving my mouse. Okay. Now I can say bye. Bye.